Welcome to another episode of The Geek Master, where we obsess over all things geek like women obsess over their wardrobe. As usual, I'm your retarded host, Cassius Samuels, and by now, you've probably heard the numerous Star Wars rumors that have been floating around the internet lately via MakingStarWars.net surrounding Episode 8 of the Star Wars movie universe. And I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in on the subject because, I'm a big mouth and that's what I do. So get over it. So according to MakingStarWars.net, the only details reported in this rumor suggest that a team in the UK will soon be heading to the US in order to begin training Hayden Christensen for a Star Wars Episode 8 appearance of some sort. This rumor also comes on the heels of another rumor reported by MakingStarWars.net that says Darth Vader is also expected to appear in a Star Wars Rogue One movie as well. And as expected, this has of course set off a shitstorm of speculation amongst Star Wars fans all over the internet. Considering that we already know that filming for Episode 8 is currently underway in Ireland and will reportedly feature Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker, this new rumor sets up a very dramatic set of circumstances for fans who instantly began to theorize how Anakin could possibly be incorporated into the film. Fans are already throwing out theories left and right, ranging from flashback scenes focused on a pre-Vader Anakin Skywalker to a full-blown on-screen resurrection of the character. Even I fell victim to this trend and found myself pondering the possibilities as well. First off, I just want to say that if the rumor is true and Anakin does indeed show up in Episode 8, I will, for one, love it. Yes, I will bust nerdgasms all over the movie theater because I am and always have been a huge Darth Vader fan. Some fans are outraged though, and I can see where they're coming from since they feel like Hayden really didn't deliver in his role as Anakin Skywalker in the prequels. Me personally, I do think they could have done a better job casting Anakin in the prequels, but between a bad script as far as the dialogue goes and the poor job Hayden did embracing the true essence of Anakin's character, I can see why a lot of fans were upset and have a lot of blame to pass around as to why the portrayal of Anakin was so bad in the prequels. So, I get it. But with that being said, even though I think they could have done a better job casting Anakin, I still love Hayden in the role, and I think bringing him into the new trilogy in some way or another will go a long way as far as re-establishing him as one of the most powerful and prolific warriors in the Star Wars universe. Not only that, his appearance can also tie in the prequels to the new trilogy in a very captivating and engaging way that rewards fans who have followed these movies all their lives. As far as what could happen if Anakin shows up in Episode 8, your guess is as good as mine at this point, but some of the things getting thrown around are the obvious theories such as Anakin making a cameo as a Force ghost, but since the rumor clearly suggests that Christensen will be training for the role, that suggests to me he'll most likely be in a choreographed action scene of some sort, so being a Force ghost sounds a little implausible to me. It could be a flashback of sorts where he is not standing on the sidelines during present events, but actually showing us something that could have possibly happened in between the time Vader attacked the Jedi Temple and ended up mutilated on Mustafar, which would be interesting to see as it would shed more light on Anakin's fall to the dark side, which a lot of fans complained about in Revenge of the Sith. But for me, as a fan of the old Star Wars Expander universe, I think they should use some variation of the flow walking technique, which allows Force users to project themselves into the past or future if they want to try to set up any scenes trying to explain relevant past events. Either that or some kind of Force vision maybe? I think either one of those options would be a tremendous way to keep the concept raw and powerful instead of bland and apathetic by using the same traditional flashback plot devices that have been overused by mainstream pop culture for the last 4 or 5 years now. Some of the more extreme fan theories include Anakin coming back as a clone, and that this clone could possibly train Kylo Ren or even fight Luke Skywalker, which I think are both highly unlikely scenarios. And if they brought Anakin back as a clone, I would honestly be pissed. I don't mind paying homage to the character since his legacy will need to be explored by the new generation of characters to create an in-depth story, but that would just be dumb as fuck to me. And to be honest, I don't even know how you would even begin to connect those dots plot-wise to make a cohesive story. But I've seen crazier ideas get made into movies, so whatever. I think if there is to be a cameo of any kind, it will most likely be some sort of flashback, and that it will have no real impact on the movie overall in the end. Especially since this new era of Star Wars has tried to distance themselves from the prequel trilogy as much as possible. Either way, I wouldn't get your panties in a bunch, and as always, trust in the Force. as you take this rumor with a huge grain of salt. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bring this video to a close. If you found any value in the video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Facebook at The Geek Master. I try to put out at least one video a week, so if you want to stay up to date with all things comic, please subscribe to the channel, you beautiful geek gods and goddesses. I will see you guys next time, and I'm out. May the force be with you. Peace.